33 officers, 38 children, 33 women, 33 women and 38 children, 13 officers, and 264 troops lost their lives here, just off of these coasts. Nearly 400 people. Only of the shipwreck, only 40 people survived. And with the result that the British Admiralty decided they had to do something about it. So they erected what's known markers, 3 beacons called the Middleman was one, and I'll tell you about that in a minute because I need to get up here. I'm going to go kind of a seesaw here, look, right? A seesaw for the moment. So that was a terrible tragedy. Men, women, children, they all lost their lives here. It's a kind of a crisscross motion I'm at here now. This kind of a stroke, look. See this? So that was a very unlucky ship, the Seahorse. She never made it into Cork, but she got caught in the swell here in Tramore and couldn't come out. In 1824 then, was it 1823, I better go back up to the top of those cliffs because I'm talking, I better take off. If you just come up a little bit, I have the up here, the little pillars that the British Admiralty erected as safety beacons so that ships could see them way out to sea. They couldn't afford any more of this stuff to happen. But there was the centre one there. I better put him up in it too. He's known as the Middleman. But also in 1824, the Middle Tower, there was a lady, a widow lady, who lost her husband in a shipwreck off of Sligo. And in his memory, she commissioned 4 metalmen. One for Sligo, one for Tramore, and the other 2 are lost somewhere around the world. Nobody knows where they went or how they ended up. But there's one in Sligo, there's the one in Tramore, and they were in the memory of her husband. She erected them. Oh, I don't too much talk. I was wondering who was poking me in the... So I'm going to put a little Middleman up there, okay? He's in the middle tower. But the last one, what year was it? The last shipwreck that was there, I really don't know, but it was back in the 80s anyway. And it came into Tramore Beach, and I was told that was a ship full of coal. And it was there for a long time, but it was dismantled after and taken away. So they were to the people of Tramore. Little did I know what things were like around Tramore. I often went down the beach there, never realised all the tragedies that occurred. So I want you to come up here now, Mr. Cameraman. And I just have another little surprise here. Sure, I'm full of surprises. So I got this fella in here. And I put in a little lifeboat because, and I can come around the lifeboat in with a little bit of, so she'll break water. Like that. And there. And the Irish lifeboats, you know, we don't realise. I often stand at a Churchgate collection every year for the Irish lifeboats. I've been asked by a person in Mallow, great woman for charity. And she'd break water here now again. There, she'd break it there. And then she'd battle off. And they go out in the most inclement weather for any emergency at all. So to Pat, just, I think your name needs to be mentioned, worthy of mentioning, because of the great work that you do. And down into the dark area now, don't let it go too far back down there. I got a lot of the history here from a gentleman there, an army officer, Martin Griffin from Tramore himself. And I just want to say hello to Martin and Maria and Phyllis and Clara and Kerry. That's the whole family. They sent me on a lot of information about all the tragedies here at the Metal Man. That lady from Sligo, in memory of her husband, put up the Metal Man, who's warning all ships to stay away. Stay away, good ships, stay away. So, until we meet again, Garamila Mahagat, Shlan Lech, and God bless you all, my friends.
Fannig ringen nach de chairde beimut na Hilan Ilipína leis na missionary Radacacha in Iscalua